If you've ever looked at Disneyland Paris and thought, it's good, but it's missing something truly epic, well, Disney heard you. Because on March 29, 2026, one of the most ambitious expansions in European Disney history is finally opening its gates. We're talking about World of Frozen, a fully immersive 7.5-acre recreation of the Kingdom of Arendelle, landing inside what is also becoming a brand new theme park. And today, we are breaking down absolutely everything you need to know: the rides, the theming, the food, the shops, the shows, and what opening day actually looks like. This is the ultimate guide to the world of Frozen at Disneyland Paris. Before we even get into Arendelle, we need to talk a little bit about the bigger context here. Because World of Frozen doesn't exist in isolation, it's actually the anchor attraction of an entirely reimagined park. Walt Disney Studios Park, which opened in 2002, is officially being rebranded on the exact same day World of Frozen opens, March 29, 2026. And this isn't just a name change with a fresh lick of paint. Disney has transformed over 90% of the park's offerings since 2002, and the footprint is nearly doubling. The new Disney Adventure World will be home to 5 distinct immersive lands: World of Frozen, the colourful worlds of Pixar, Marvel Avengers Campus, a brand new promenade called Adventure Way, and eventually a fourth world inspired by The Lion King. It's a genuinely significant moment for Disneyland Paris. The resort has been the subject of years of underinvestment, and this, part of a $2.3 billion expansion plan, is Disney making a very clear statement that Paris is now a serious multi-day destination. So with that context set, let's walk through the gates of Arendelle. The first thing you need to understand about World of Frozen is just how complete it is as a world. This isn't a couple of Frozen themed rides slapped next to each other. Disney Imagineering has built out the full kingdom of Arendelle, from the 118-foot tall North Mountain with Elsa's Ice Palace perched dramatically at the top, all the way down to Arendelle's village below, with its cobblestone streets, Nordic architecture, a central clock tower, and the sparkling Arendelle Bay waterfront. The Vice President and Portfolio Executive Creative Director for Walt Disney Imagineering Paris described the vision like this: the goal wasn't just a land inspired by the film, it was to make Arendelle feel real. Every building, every detail, every texture has been created to make you feel like you are genuinely stepping inside the movie. For those wondering how it compares, World of Frozen at Hong Kong Disneyland opened in 2023 and has been widely praised as one of the best themed lands Disney has ever built. The Paris version takes direct inspiration from Hong Kong, but with its own Paris-specific elements laid on top. If Hong Kong's version wowed guests, Paris is set to do the same, with a few exclusive additions we'll get to shortly. The headline attraction is Frozen Ever After, a classic Disney dart ride in boat form. You'll board a vessel and travel through the beloved story, from the snowy forest, past the Valley of Trolls, through Elsa's glittering ice palace, and ultimately out to a breathtaking finale over Arendelle Bay. Now, versions of this ride already exist, at Epcot in Florida, at Tokyo Disney Sea, and at Hong Kong Disneyland. The Paris version takes inspiration from all of them, incorporating next-generation audio animatronic figures and updated effects. If you've ridden the Epcot version and thought, that could use a refresh, the Paris incarnation is going to be a step up. It's a family-friendly boat ride, so no height restrictions to worry about. This one is squarely aimed at being a Disney classic that every member of the family can enjoy. Here's one of the genuinely exciting announcements tied to this land. At a press conference in November 2025, Walt Disney Imagineering unveiled a next-generation free-roaming audio animatronic, Olaf. This isn't a figure bolted to a track. Olaf will freely roam through the land and appear in the Bay show, with advanced robotics that allow him to interact with guests and other characters in real time, moving with the kind of fluidity and personality you'd expect from the films. Disney's R&D built this in close collaboration with Disney Live Entertainment and Walt Disney Animation Studios, and it represents a genuine new frontier in the theme park character technology. It's the kind of thing that once you see it in person tends to stay with you. Out of Arendelle Bay, multiple times a day, guests will be treated to Celebration in Arendelle, a 15-minute live show featuring Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, Olaf, and the villagers of Arendelle arriving aboard 3 magnificent Viking longships. And these aren't just props. These longships were actually designed and built by a renowned French shipbuilder and decorated by artisans who have long-standing relationships with Disneyland Paris. There's a beautiful bit of French craftsmanship baked into this very Scandinavian story. The show invites the audience to sing along to iconic songs from the franchise, Think Let It Go, Do You Want to Build a Snowman, and Show Yourself. But here's what makes it truly special for Paris. The Oscar-winning songwriting duo behind the entire Frozen musical universe have composed brand new music exclusively for the show. You won't hear it anywhere else in the world. Inside Arendelle Castle, guests can experience a royal encounter with Anna and Elsa. The waiting area is an experience in itself, featuring family portraits of Anna and Elsa as children with their parents, as well as a portrait of the whole gang, Kristoff, Sven, Olaf, Anna and Elsa together. The design of the attraction is rich with detail. When you finally step into the meeting room itself, the Imagineers have packed it with nods to the film that hardcore fans are going to absolutely love. For a quick service meal, Nordic Tavern is your spot. Open for both lunch and dinner, it's decorated with galleries of paintings and royal artifacts that continue to tell the story of Arendelle as you eat. The menu leans into Nordic cuisine in a way that feels genuinely considered rather than just theming for theming's sake. You build your own dish from 16 possible combinations, choosing a base like mashed potatoes, a protein such as grilled salmon or Nordic meatballs, seasonal vegetables, and finishing with a sauce. Desserts include a blue sorbet, customized vanilla ice cream, a snowflake treat, and Nordic pastries. The village's iconic toy shop offers an exclusive selection of creations inspired by Scandinavian craftsmanship, alongside must-have Frozen merchandise. The decorations and furnishings inside the shop actually change and evolve over time as the village prepares for the Arendelle festival. You'll also find a collection of clothing and accessories inspired by Nordic fashion. There's even a mailbox outside the shop where you can send a postcard from Arendelle. The other shop in the land has a star attraction of its own, Runa, an exclusive interactive baby troll toy, available only at World of Frozen and Disneyland Paris. Runa is genuinely impressive as a piece of technology and design. She reacts to touch, blinks her eyes, moves her ears, lights up, and communicates with other Runa trolls she encounters. She also reacts to the iconic locations of Arendelle, so if you carry her around the land, she'll respond to her surroundings. She interacts with the villagers, and with Anna and Elsa themselves. This is the kind of exclusive, interactive souvenir that creates real memories. The shop also features a themed makeup and hairstyling area, so guests can do themselves up before exploring the village. This is perfect for little ones who want to arrive at the festival looking the part. So the big question, March 29, 2026, what's opening day actually going to look like? This is simultaneously the opening of World of Frozen and the grand relaunch of the entire park at Disney Adventure World. That means it's going to be one of the biggest single days in Disneyland Paris history. Expect massive crowds. Expect demand for Lightning Lane access to Frozen Ever After to be extremely high. Expect the Runa trolls to sell out quickly. The good news is that it's a large land. 7.5 acres is substantial, and the multiple entertainment options across the base show, the meet and greet, and the roaming Olaf give guests plenty of ways to experience Arendelle, even if the main ride has a long queue. If you're planning a trip and you want to experience opening week, book well in advance. Hotel availability around the resort fills up quickly for major events, and this is about as major as it gets for Disneyland Paris. World of Frozen Disneyland Paris isn't just a new land, it's the centrepiece of what might be the most transformative moment in the park's history. Between the immersive Arendelle theming, Frozen Ever After, the next generation Olaf animatronic, the exclusive base show with brand new music, and genuinely thoughtful dining and retail experiences. This is Disney building something special. March 29, 2026 is circled on a lot of calendars, and honestly, it should be. If you found this video useful, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. So, will you be visiting World of Frozen? Let us know in the comments below.